good yo-yo people, I'm Nate and this is Let's Talk Yo-Yo. Today I am reviewing the Showpony, newest release from Rain City Skills. Let's talk about it. Alright, so if you don't know anything about the Showpony, this is Rain City Skills' latest release. Many releases from them this year, of course. That's kind of Jeremy's challenge this year. And so this is actually an updated version of the Showgirl that came out a while back, at least a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. It was a design by Troy Butner, and which actually, him and I go way back in our Kansas City days when I used to live out there. He was just a young punk at that point, but he's just now an older punk, right? Anyways, hey Troy. All right, so anyways, yeah, so this is an updated version of that. It is a little bit wider, a little bit larger in diameter, and a little bit lighter. So it's, I think, about 3 grams lighter. But overall, if you were to not have them side by side, which I don't have the Showgirl anymore, but if you go and look at other reviews, I'm sure like somebody like Throws and Brews has it, or Dylan has it. I'm sure somebody has a review of the Showgirl out there. If you look at them side by side, you'll see the comparison, or you can look at the actual specs, right? But overall, the shape of it and the design of it looks just exactly like that. I also really like this purple. It comes in a couple different other just different colorways, but it also has some solids here, and the purple and the other solids kind of are supposed to represent or kind of resemble old circus tents. You know, Jeremy at Rain City Skills, he really kind of puts a story behind everything, and I really appreciate that. Everything kind of has a narrative of its own, and that's exactly like this. And you can read the full story there on Rain City Skills site. I'll have that in the link in the description, so I won't reiterate all of that. But you can definitely tell that there was a lot of sort of creativity, not just in the design work, but also just kind of in the colorway and the naming and all that kind of stuff. So it's an organic shape. Obviously, has a tiniest bit of a step there, very, very tiny. Let me take it apart here so you can see. You see there, it's just got the tiniest bit of a wall right there, just a little bit, just to kind of bring, just kind of have a little less friction there. Against the string. I wouldn't see this as being a competition-focused yo-yo, even just within the shape. Now the diameter of it and the weight and all of that is really nice. It's kind of a lighter, on the lighter side of it, just shy of like 64 grams. So it's a fairly lighter feeling yo-yo, but because of its width and everything, I don't think it's gonna feel very light. I can tell you it doesn't really feel super light. The cups on there are really interesting too. You have those Lego hub design that oftentimes Rain City Skill has. So it actually comes in the whole unboxing experience. I think Dylan Kowalski has an unboxing of this. You can check that out. I did not do an unboxing of that. I don't do many of those on my channel. Sorry if you're into that. Comment if you're into that. I can do more of those. But the unboxing for Rain City Skills, if you're not familiar, you can even see on their website all that comes in it. Has a Lego figure and all that. Has also the spin caps, or the finger spin caps that are like Lego pieces that hook onto there. You could throw any other Lego piece on there as well. Have at it, right? I wouldn't say that this is a deep enough area or bowl that's going to be really conducive for finger spins on its own, but then you could add those caps. It's also going to add some weight. I'm not sure exactly how much. A couple grams maybe, right? But anyways, so I wouldn't say that this is a finger spin ready yo-yo on its own. It also doesn't really have much of an IRG, but the bowls are deep enough, maybe the lip here is deep enough that you could probably tilt it slightly and kind of hook there, but I don't think by popping it straight up is going to give you a hook that you want. Blast on there is pretty nice as well. The shape on its own is not going to be really great for finger spins. It's not a super heavy, like rim weighted yo-yo either. The weight distribution is really nice though. It's not super center weighted, it's not super mid weighted. It's kind of overall, I feel like it's got a nice balance of weight distribution all along the yo-yo. But it does have a little bit of a rim weight there. Not super beefy though. not that competition yo-yo. It's gonna be a good, laid back, chill, everyday sesh kind of yo-yo. Let's go play it. All right, welcome back to the On the String section with the Showpony by Rain City Skills. Okay, yeah, it's a really nice feel in the hand. On a catch, it's super comfortable, as you would expect for an organic yo-yo. It has those kind of like, not sharp rims by any means, they're rounded off, but it's kind of got a flatter rim on there. So if it was a less diameter yo-yo, all right, I'm sorry, not diameter, width of a yo-yo, if it was lesser width, if it was a smaller width, I do think in the hand it wouldn't feel as comfortable. So the extra width there, it's nice. You can definitely tell it's a full-size yo-yo. It's right around that 55 grams. Really nice, comfortable size, especially for somebody with larger hands like myself. The weight on there is real nice. It's not too light, it's not too heavy. It just feels right where it needs to be, and it's good. It's very good. I like it. Really nice feel in the hand. Real smooth, real perfectly smooth, really nice. Regens are really nice and controlled. I like doing regens with organic yo-yos. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like they feel right. String wraps are okay. You know, it's not gonna have that performance gap that something like an H shape or a V shape is gonna have. It's just not gonna do it for that kind of stuff. It's a very comfortable yo-yo. So for something like horizontal, it's not impossible, but it's definitely gonna drag a little bit more than something that is a little bit more suited for that. I think a pine leaf just like fell on my face, like in between my glasses here. All right, let's try a couple grinds here. Yeah, the finish is good. It's pretty standard to Rain City Skills. Nothing crazy. Nice little blast on there. Those colors really do pop really nicely, especially in the sun. I like that shade of purple a lot. The shape on there in general is not gonna be like killer for, you know, finger spins. So it's gonna be all right, but it's not gonna lock in like a V shape. Okay, you know what? I was kind of wrong. I thought maybe you'd have to tilt it a little bit more, but it does. Okay, maybe not the first time, but it does lock in there. It's kind of a mysterious IRG. It's there, but it's not like super defined. So it's kind of rounded off there, which is fine. Okay, let's try a finger spin without those caps there. I've done reviews of Rain City Skills with those caps. All you need to know is if you put the caps in, the Lego little pieces there that come with it, you can easily do a finger spin. You just want to make sure that you hit it just fine. I'm not going to do a review on that, but I also don't have them out here. I'd have to go inside, you know. That's just be a lot of effort. So I'm gonna go ahead and try a finger spin here and see how long it kind of holds on it. You can't really center it, obviously, because you do have that little hub design there. It walks around there for a minute, and that was not a very good snag there. Yeah, it's gonna roll around a little bit more, and it's not really catching in that bowl there, and that kind of inner bowl. The lip's not quite high enough, which is fine. I don't think every yo-yo needs to be this like finger spin killer. That's not what most people are throwing on average anyways. But I think you could do it if you wanted to. All right, let's try some rejections. All right, yeah, so rejections are gonna be just fine. Oh, if I can actually hit the magic drop. Come on now, right? How hard is magic drop? I mean, how often do you actually do it, right? I feel like I don't do magic drops as much as I probably should. It's a cool trick. It's a really cool trick. Anyways, yeah. All right, that's gonna do it for that. Let's go ahead and throw a trick here. I've been talking about doing tutorials and just with quarantine and everything else, man, it's been crazy. I feel like life's been busier than normal. Many of you know that I'm a teacher as well, and so just kind of finishing up the year and trying to like focus on that and teaching my kids, which are, thank goodness, they're done with school. So maybe I'll have a little bit more time here with the summer starting to do some proper tutorials. But this is one of the tricks I want to do a tutorial of. It's going to be called double double. All right, starts with a double or nothing. You'll have to forgive me. It's getting to that time of year where it's like everything's a little bit clammy. So as I've been playing the yo-yo a little longer out here, my fingers are starting to stick to the string. So that was not the best performance of that trick. It should be a little bit smoother. But anyways, you get it. You get it. You get it. Unless you live like in like Canada or something where it's still snowing every day. Right? Right, Jeremy? Okay. Oh, that's a fun knot. All right, so the Showpony, I think, is a very good update to the Showgirl. I don't think, I mean, you could sit them side by side. I feel like you could probably own both of them and still be happy with playing both of them and not feel like this is a simple replacement for the Showgirl. It is an update with just a little wider, a little bit more diameter, and a little bit less weight. So if that appeals to you, that sort of just kind of more nimble feeling, a little bit speedier, a little bit more controlled. I do think it has a little bit better balance than the Showgirl did. Again, not side-by-side comparison, so don't take 100% of my word for it. There may be a review out there that talks about that comparison, but I think it is a good update. I think it was a smart one. That's gonna do it for now, and as usual, good day and good yo-yo.